fights, you go in, chrono the CK out, unleash your magical damage on him. I'm not seeing much better. They can go some pickoff route.
And they go Void, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Combo as well with the snap fire.
Exactly, yeah.
It's also a decent time.
It's definitely the huge focus is going to be around the first power rune at 6 minutes in, because without a doubt, you look at these two mids, both could be incredibly explosive if they get that right rune. Top lane, Amar getting a good link off. Bashes from
damage.
Are still there. Amar trying to stand his ground to take down Panda, but it's going to be Amar that falls first.
That's a big deal. The Void lane killing the Razor lane.
On here, will try and cookie to safety. Ticking down low to the Fire Spirits, but he will live. The Tango regen, a Hedrasaur as well, keeping him alive. Over towards the river, BZM, he gets the rune down bottom. Up top though, Ceb, finding himself a bit of a fight here between himself and Dark Margot and Panda. Remnant's going to be down, Ceb, he's going to be able to walk out of this. Not able to quite get the kill there. Okay, with the arena. Sure, don't get it, there it is. In fact, he gets the damage onto Ceb, the connection onto BZM. BZM will jump to safety with the Dissimulate. Dark Margot getting the job done.
Fairly early aggression, as we mentioned, Thunder Awaken, the way they play tends to be like this. Even the early points to point out for Sacred, taking the little shredder early on, since he is versus the Phoenix.
Back in the mid. Oh,
get him.
It's going to come in time. Dark Margot, he's going to get out. Matthew.
Oh, Matthew.
A clutch save there as he turns up in the mid.
And now Ceb.
He's in trouble, trapped in the shards. The shards will finally come to an end, but the blast is going to miss. Doesn't matter. Right clicks from Panda. Take out Ceb. Thunder Awaken. Starting to show some very nice moves here already in the early game.
Their two supports are always this active. Dusi Iragi. Super active, as we've seen from this team.
Here we go. Dark Margot, he's closed the gap onto Uragi. They get the spear connection. Kiss is coming in as well. Thunder Awaken continue to come in with the moves in this early game. Mid lane, they do lose Panda, but getting the bigger kill themselves down bottom, Thunder.
A little bit of a slowdown, perhaps, for Thunder. Seeing the last hits, OG pulling ahead. That Razor, dominant.
Very, very close to on the net worth. Pretty much all 6 cores in the game within a couple of hundred of one another. Tiger. Put the cookie into the blast. With the shredder damage, they'll take him out. Thunder. Getting these kills now. OG getting caught out.
BZM will have a haste rune, so could get aggressive on these side lanes. Difficult to still gank because, but could see him go for Sacred in the bottom lane potentially as they go for mid.
We're going to try, but the Remnant's going to miss. Dark Margot, he's up to the high ground. CP comes in. Matthew, he's there ready to save. We'll take him in pretty deep though, so Dark Margot does still go down, but the shards are out. The damage for the Kiss is flying in. Thunder, they'll take out Tiger in return. This time, OG, they get the core kill, and BZM,
he's still strong.
Can go for more. Remnant connection over to the side. They'll try and cookie Matthew away from the Astral Step. He'll still get run down here by BZM, but the defense is there from Panda. Dissimulate will hit, but the infused raindrop keeps Matthew alive. BZM won't get the kill. He'll barely get out.
The game. OG's playing quicker than usual.
They're going to smoke him.
Amar.
Two of them.
Gets caught.
He's on his own. Whilst the rest of his team's headed over towards the mid lane, Amar having to deal with Dark Margot, but he's got enough damage. He's actually going to get away with the trade there. The static link meaning there was no follow-up.
And because
they've got the Phoenix egg here taken out by Pano. No, he can't commit for it. He'll back away. Again, another chrono just being used to back off here defensively. I'll save the two of them, but that's a big kill there on the top for Amar there. You know, you saw from Dark Margot, he went for it, feeling that he had it, and he was so close, but the link, it turns things around.
There's 11 HP.
Snowball from Matthew, but that's going to be a snowball towards his death.
Oh boy.
Tackle shot from Ceb in return. Matthew taken out.
OG's matching Thunder's aggression. Like, Thunder is usually the team that's playing a lot more aggressive. OG, from we've seen their style, usually tends back a little more in the mid lane.
That would have made a difference.
Would have made the difference, but he does want to be that big initiator for his team since they have an off-lane Snapfire.
Heading over, but straight away, quick reaction as soon as Panda shows himself. Ceb locks him down.
Another tower going to get dropped down very early on.
Going to step back in each time to get that second hit, and it slows down.
It could trip him up.
Yeah, it makes it that little bit harder to really just immediately get the mass amount of hits into the Supernova.
Pakaz now will start to catch up in that farm. The Maelstrom is done, going straight for what looks like a Mjolnir next, so just wanting straight attack speed.
There's the jump. They should get themselves a quick kill here. Dark Margot instantly catching Tiger.
That ward that they placed earlier will catch Ceb.
Look towards Panda. And got the Gale Force as well, trapping Panda pretty much as he's got nowhere to run. Amar's in on top of him. Over to the side, they've got the control. BZM catches him. The follow-ups there for Uragi as they drag him into the army of the CK's illusions.
Look at how long, I mean, that ward has lasted the entire duration. They were watching him for the entire time.
And if they can get him with the ultimates, but it looks like that the hesitation will mean that Thunder Probably not going to have a chance of getting a look towards the Roche. Ceb out to the side as well, a bit of a distraction, and Amar, he'll step over towards them to try and get some kills. They get the kill on the Roche, and Amar, he's in on top with a good long static link on Matthew. It's going to be a lot of damage building up as Matthew dies immediately as the snowball comes to an end. OG, before the BKB reactions there from OG's core.
Exactly. They do have the team fight advantage just with the amount of spells that they can throw into the Chrono, but OG continuously in the right position, break the smoke. Dark Magos did not break though, so he's still getting in position.
Does have that DD rune as well, so...
Oh, now it breaks though.
And OG, they're so ready. In fact, they're ready to start make the jump themselves. They're in immediately on to Dark Margo. They keep it locked down. No chance for the BKB to go off. As Dark Margo falls, Matthew as well to die.
Things are really crumbling fast. BZM very quick with the Aether Remnant.
Have that Rave Pact online, 22 minutes in for the team.
It can offset a lot of that team fight advantage that we're mentioning that Thunder Awaken has. If they ever connect with their abilities, this might just be able to the thing to turn the tide. If OG gets caught inside of it, Sunray plus that is very effective. Top. Thunder just can't find anything.
Amar is on his own. They're on towards the triangle. Panda down, Dark Margo as well, and have to put the BKB to survive here. He's looking for the opportunity to maybe turn, set something up in return for Ceb. He's got the shackles, and Sacred's in trouble. Sacred caught at the front of the team by the Supernova, goes down, he tries to take it out.
It's alive.
The connects. They won't be able to kill the egg off. It's 3 dead on Thunder. Dark Margo lucky to get that blink off after he gets rifted back by Yuragi. It would just be the two of them, Dark Margo and
Matthew ports himself bottom, but immediately spotted. OG playing fast.
And we'll see the TPs come in. They're not going to be able to get here in time, though, to save Matthew. The question is if Thunder can hit back at all themselves. Dark Margo's going to jump in. He'll get the spear back on BZM. Chrono. Good one. Catches the two of them. They'll focus BZM first. They've got the damage to bring him down. See if they can turn for more. Yuragi, he's in straight away on top of Panda as the Pugna has to run. Shackle.
Pakazi's shackled.
The Gale Force as well, blowing back Pakaz over towards Yuragi. He'll get the stun in. Rift as well, dragging him back. They're in onto the void. Whooping forward, Shackle again, Ceb locking them down. Thunder Awaken, everybody's dead.
They poured it into that fight too that started with a decent Chrono, but a disaster quickly unfolds. Ceb, back-to-back shackles, pulls the void back in after his time walk.
This is like overall fog.
It takes him such a long time to kill the initial target. Then the Wraith Pact is down, Pakaz is hitting it.
And here we go, the range of this shackle into the Gale Force. You just can't run from this man.
Then look at the Chaos Stun. Oh, the stun, it follows. Gets that poor void. And then a follow-up shackle, of course, to boot.
It's proving to be very, very difficult so far this game one for Thunder Awaken.
And Ceb
might not be prepared for this. Dark Margo stepping up. BKB will be available, but the shackle's already there. They've got the setup. Matthew comes with the Sacred on the high ground. Yuragi's already got it on top of Sacred, takes him out. Dark Margo not even going to be able to run.
This game is over. There's nothing that the Thunder can do.
25 minutes here. OG just dominating Thunder Awaken.
What a dismantle. Thunder under the gun.
Amar.
Panda.
He's going to opt for the TP out, but Ceb, he's always there ready to stop him. In with the shackles, and meanwhile, Yuragi elsewhere, he's taken out Dark Margo. They just don't stop getting the kills here, OG. Making it very hard for them to pull together any sort of team fight in the mid. They get the jump, they get the grab, he's locked down, taken out, Pakaz is gone. No buyback on him as well, out for a minute. This will give OG the chance to get straight back to work down the mid, take out that mid set of barracks, and yeah, there it is. GG, it's called 27 minutes in OG. In this game one, they made it look easy for them. This was the biggest stomp we've had on the main stage out of today and yesterday, and I think we're going to struggle to find a game closer to this level of stompiness. It was a rough one for Thunder.
It really was, and it looked like OG was, they were actually